All right, I should stay off of Craigslist. I just bought this thing and I bought it for scrap value, but I wanted to do a quick video in case somebody says, hey, you know, you can do this with that. Or when you tear it apart, there's a particular thing in here that you should save or something like that. I really don't even know what this thing is. I think it's a communications test set, something for like T1 lines. It's old school, I think. I don't know, maybe you can still use it for things. I have no idea. Anyway, it's a Fireberd, B-E-R-D, Fireberd 6000A communications analyzer. I'm told it works just fine. Got it for 20 bucks. So like I said, scrap value, I think it's fine. Was some interesting things though. The first interesting thing was there's an Agilent sticker on it. So I found that interesting, and it's an unbroken Agilent sticker. So maybe the Agilent Cow Lab does these things, but I don't know. But anyway, here's the back of it. It's got lots of stuff. So it's got some RS-232 things, RS-449, X.21, I don't know what that is. This weird V.35, don't know what that is. It's got HBIB, which is kind of cool. It's got a printer port, old school printer port. Clock generator in and clock generator out. So that might be interesting. Maybe I could use that for something. I don't know. Anyway, it's got an on-off switch. I know how to work that. It's got some things here. I think you can put scope probes on, maybe. Delay, sync, error, I don't know what those are. I don't know. Anyway, might be for probing it. I don't know. Let's take a look at it. Oh my God, this thing's heavy though. Ugh. All right, so there's a flip down lid in the front. I'm gonna take it off over here. There we go. Flip down thing in the front. And it's kind of nice. It's got lots of buttons, got lots of LEDs, and I think it's got some really cool displays in it. So let's power this thing up so you can see these displays. All right, let's turn the power switch on. Ooh, look at that. Lots of lights. Yeah, these are some pretty cool displays. They look like vacuum fluorescent. So I think, you know, 20 bucks just for the displays would be worth it. Interesting. So I don't know what it does. It sounds like, looks like it's got a synthesizer in it, and it's a bit error rate thing. So I think you can have two of these and they can talk to one another, or you can just have a loopback test, and the loopback test comes back to this instrument and says that things are not dropping frames or things like that. It says self loop. Synthesizer, frequency, test interval, character format, jitter, analysis, error analysis, performance, time, signal, T-carrier, alarm, categories. Oh, interesting. Oh, there we go. Performance, error analysis, T-character, alarm, error analysis, error, continuous or single, printer results and controls, display hold, okay, restart, and how do you make it go? I don't even know how to make it go. Data, error insert. Oh, insert an error. Oh, there we go. It found an error. So it must be doing its loopback. It says self loop, so it must be internally loopbacking, and if I insert an error, it says, ah, look, there was an error. Okay. Might be fun to look at this on an oscilloscope, but I don't know how to do that yet. Anyway, quick video. If anybody knows anything about these things, if they're worth anything, I don't want to resell it, but if they're worth doing something with them, right? You can repurpose. I'm always into repurposing things. Can you turn it into a such and such? Or, hey, inside this thing's a really good clock generator. Or, it's a piece of junk. Just take it apart. I don't know. Let me know.